stream. But you pulled out the W, so I'm happy. Very great plays to come out of you, man. Really, really good stuff. Finally getting a win on. I know, that's what I'm saying, Bluxius. Like, there's just so many times you're on stream, and I don't know what it is. I know you're amazing, but it's just, you always just catch the L's here. That ASMR. Nah, man, the keyboard hits so hard. Yo, I'm excited for this match. These are two players I've yet to see. Now, that's one of the fun things that I get sometimes when I'm watching or when I'm streaming other tournament events, is that I get to see a lot of different kind of players that I won't usually get to see. And these two players right here are definitely no exclusion from that. I've yet to see them. Whisky, I've heard a lot of great things about. So this is going to be very interesting to see. Now, already with the opening plays, you saw that arc fire doing some damage, and yet again with the Nosferatu, super nice place to come out there, and that's gonna be a stock, and that's easily gonna be a replay. My God, great stuff right there to come out of Whisky here in that first stock. Jjeams having a super hard time. This is gonna be some all-star play as expected right there. The winner of this, you know, having quite a hard bracket if you think about it, because right after this, man, these two are giants on Wi-Fi, and then they got to take out Ling Ling afterwards. So it's going to be a difficult time for them. No, Ash, that's going to be, those are A and G events. RPG's events just today. But the next two are going to be A and G events. Alright, here we go. So Jjeams putting some hurt right now. Finally getting in there, but Whisky's still up a full stock and still continuing this torrent right now onto Jjeams. Just looks a little bit lost in this matchup so far. Whisky was attempting that Nosferatu read, expecting maybe to land right there, but instead with that end lag going to be getting hit hard and now struggling a little bit to get back onto the stage. That was a very forced landing, and Jjeams did not punish that one. And missing again, that's going to be the kill for sure. Great stuff to come out there. I know, Lanny, but I have a hard time commentating with you, man. You have to wait. You have to commentate with someone else. Yeah, commentate with Bluxius, I think. All right, Arcfire gonna connect. Let's go get that frisbee. Very nice little grab with the back throw, but no considerable follow from it just yet. Jjeams has a lot of work to catch up on right here, being down so much and still continuing to take even more damage. Jjeams though, not out of it just yet. Finally starting to get this comeback slowly as it's starting to amount. 64%. Still trying to go connect right there. Hasn't been hit with anything and still continuing to pressure with 89, 99%. And just like that, we have ourselves a very even out game. Anybody right here could take the L on this next considerable significant hit. And just like that, as I was saying, Jjeams, I don't know how he did it, but what a turnaround. At 159%, was able to still hold on to it, but Whisky can't have any of that. Finally going to put an end to that second stock that just unfortunately took all the momentum that Whisky had. There comes the fire arrows. That's the thing about the fire arrows, and you know they can combo right into each other, and then a lot of buffs happened for Young Link recently, making this character a bit underrated, underutilized. But the players that have been proven faithful to this character, they exactly know what to do. They have a lot more kill power and a lot more setups now. And you saw those implemented right here. Started trying to get almost got the follow up right there to further that combo. And Whisky is finally going to get one significant hit here to at least get some of that percentage back. Alright, Whisky now having a very, very hard time getting back into the match. It looks like now it's time for Jjeams. Has the momentum. Looking for the W. And what a turnaround situation it would be if Jjeams can close this one out. Real close with the up B onto the ledge. And that is going to be it. Wow. What a comeback from Jjeams. My God, like I can't get over that. That was a really good comeback. Looked completely down. Looked like down and out for the count. No way to get back into it. But that's the thing about these kind of players at this caliber, man. You can never count them out. Definitely hype, yo, man. I always love the fact that Puffle Party right here loves to use our emotes, man. Yo, we have awesome emotes, and they're not utilized enough. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. Sorry about that ASMR. It's just I have to notify the next competitors to please not play their matches. It's going to be on stream. Okay, game 2. Let's see if Whisky can try to at least learn what happened there in the latter half of that last match. Whisky was just on fire about that whole time, and then somewhere along the road lost all of that, and Jjeams completely just came back. Looked a little bit scarier for Whisky, but knowing exactly what to do, he's going to get back onto the stage. Now we're seeing it here. This match starting off a lot closer than did in the last game. I mean, you all saw that. That first stock went flying out of Jjeams, so had to work so incredibly hard in the second stock to make that match come back into his favor. 76% already added onto Whisky. Now the thing is here about Jjeams, you see that the playstyle, he's slowing it down a little bit. When he goes a little bit aggressive, he's being selective of when he's going for the aggression. Whisky at first was able to punish any of that blind aggression and got so many good conversions off of it. But now you're starting to see Jjeams is starting to be much more selective of when to approach, and that has become very much more difficult for Whisky to have it their way. Alright, good forward there. Trying to look for another one. Oof, the up B right here might do the trick. And if it didn't do the trick, Whisky was not having anything left to luck. Good stuff right there onto that back air to solidify that stock. 11 sword though. It's going to be flying off his hand. Yes, Landy, that's very true. Landy here, 11 months, man. But let's talk about that disgusting SD. Very unfortunate for Whisky. Might have been they thought they had a jump, did not have it, and that's going to be super unfortunate. I do like having the courage there to use that up B recovery as something as offensive as possible here to get the ledge guard. Unfortunately, it has not worked out in his favor just yet, but it might be just a matter of time after trying it out time and time again. Arc fire, unfortunate. See, the thing about the boomerang, you see it a lot of times, it cancels out arc fire, which has proved very problematic for Whisky. Robins, of course, love arc fire because it leads to everything. Disgusting combos, kill confirms, just the damage. It's all there for them, but with the boomerang, they're canceling out over and over again for Whisky. Just unfortunately can't get the situation that they're looking for. Their arc fire is going to connect, and that's going to be the kill, just as I was talking about. That's why you don't want to get hit by it, but it's going to get hit right there. Welcome to the stream, Heretta. Great to see you. Great job right there on first round. And Jjeams again, quickly turning it around and coming with the disgusting combos. I'm surprised didn't go for the drag down. Might have been just didn't get the input down. Both of them, he's fighting off the stage, but the rolling to get hit by the up B means you know what younglings love. They love to go ahead and get that up air follow from the up B. Whisky is not in a good situation. 85%, and now it's Jjeams right here trying to out camp him. Good follow up with the down to forward air, I think that was. That actually did a little considerable amount of damage, but you see Jjeams right here. Yo, the schmicks is pretty nice. Those combos, if one of them starts to hit, if that fire arrow hits and he's in the proximity to get that forward air close to the ledge, you know that's going to be stock. But let's see it. Wow, able to DI that one away in time. Wow, Whisky, let's go. This could be it. Oh, I'm surprised Jjeams didn't try to go for the re. Want to be more careful, but that's the problem. You try to play it too safe, and Whisky's going to take advantage of that. You get hit with the arc fire just that one time. And that is going to do the trick here in game 2. So we are going to be heading here to game 3. Right here, man. You get hit one time. Look at that. One time by arc fire. Actually, that was the second time in that match. That's the second time in that match where Whisky, take your shot, gets the arc fire and connected for a stock. Yo, thanks so much there, Lynx. We're here, we're usually live every single Sunday, so I mean, Straight Outta Smashville is our usual event that what we're known for, but today we decided to, instead of trying to clash with another great event, hey, why not just help each other out, right? So we're providing productions for Harmony 3 today. Next week will be straight out of Smash Station 2, and Wi-Fi is SS tier on Saturday. That's going to be our first 1,000-person tournament, man. Let me tell you, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Not even going to deny that. That's going to be a scary situation. Alright, so Whisky right here. See if you can go ahead and get the shot here. Arcfire yet again clashing. He's not going to connect, but you saw what happened in the last match. When they're able to connect with Arcfire, it's going to prove super problematic there for Jjeams. Fire arrows all day, putting all that pressure, and you're going to see Jjeams right here, once again, setting the tone. Not going to go necessarily in, not going to be hyper aggressive like it was in the first game, but when Jjeams does go in, you see that percentage tally up so fast. Yeah, Cairo Ken, I'm nervous, man. 1,048, we had to cap the entrance. We had to cap it. Missing the up B gonna lead to some considerable damage. Whisky's gonna get back some of that percentage. Trying to bring the match a little bit closer here in this first stock. Not necessarily at the danger percentage just yet. But if Jjeams connects with an arrow close to the ledge, that forward air is gonna do the trick. Needs to be careful. But conversely, with an Arcfire, that will also prove the end here for Jjeams. Oh, it seems that we got some homies that are familiar with it. Great stuff here. You're seeing that both of these competitors super even out. Percentages both at triple digits. This next significant hit will do it. And now you see that both players opt to play a little bit more safe. They don't want to necessarily approach for nothing, because look what happens right there. Now Jjeams on the ropes. But great recovery could come out of Jjeams. Great stuff. I love that use of the bomb right there to at least alleviate a bit about that poor recovery, and then leading into the tether recovery. Great stuff. Yeah, Young Link definitely having a little bit of a difficult time. It does happen like that. The percentage might tally up quite a lot. Now that B reversal unfortunately cost Jjeams, who was maybe opting to land onto the stage, but I love that aggression there, looking to go and put an end to that stock with the forward tilt. And there you go. You know that Young Links, they're gonna look for that that forwarder there right close to the ledge. Arcfire connecting, and look at that, 67% just like that. Do recall, this is game 3. Only one of these are going to be moving on here to face off against Ling Ling. Great stop, good job connecting. What a combo right there. Good transition come out of Jjeams. Straight out of the gates, you saw the percentages go up so fast. Whisky needs to try to respond right here. Does get the Arcfire, but was hit by the boomerang. Could not do any significant follow-ups. Close call for Jjeams right there. Hit by the Arcfire at the ledge. And now Whisky trying to look for the snipe, and will be at least going aggressively off the stage. Jjeams down to the last stock. Whisky here sitting at a very nice 67%. It is not too bad of a number to be at right here, because you can still get a lot of pretty decent percentage. And just like that, you're seeing it being able to put some more longevity here onto the second stock. Yo, this is definitely high, boy. Oh my god. Whisky could afford to go ahead with that risky recovery there onto the stage. 72% with Young Link's kill power not being necessarily the strongest. And now we're starting to see it right here. These two legends, both of these players very, very well known. And you're seeing the great plays to come out of both of them. Jjeams is still not out for the count, you know, with players at this level. They don't necessarily call it quits that easily. Oh my god, is that Master? Yo, I haven't seen you in so long, my dude. But there you go, very nice string. It didn't actually get the kill, very surprising. Just was not at that percentage. I love the setup right there with the bomb. So even if he missed right there with the forward air, that bomb could have helped to recover. And that one might do it. No, it will not still. And this is just one of the biggest problems about Young Link. Is just, unfortunately. Oh no, Whisky was trying to go in there to finish off with the back air. Still has a chance to finish it off. No, will miss it. Whisky has a very good lead at the moment, but we did see what Jjeams did last time. In the first game, second stock, Jjeams lived for an extremely long time with that second stock to take the match and steal it away from Whisky. But that time will do it. Whisky's had enough of that. And we'll be moving on to fight Ling Ling. Now, we're not going to see, I did have it marked for stream, but we're not going to have it on stream just because there are 2 other top 8 qualifying matches that are going to be happening as well. But I do love the idea how Whisky gets that to conclude this match, this set. What a great set that we had so early on. Great stuff, great stuff. They try to look, he tried to look for that setup beforehand too. There was an earlier part there on Kalos in the beginning portion of the match. Whisky was looking for that. Could not find it, but this time around will do so. Okie dokie, so with that, I do have to set up here for the next match. I'll be back very, very shortly, homies. Stick around.